You got to create the
Kind of
connections.
pass the pitch, from there.
Yeah. Well, so tell us a little bit about what you do. You've got a call center down in Costa Rica, so I'm a little jealous about that. I got to come down there and scuba dive. I swear to God, it's on my bucket list. I made it to Belize. That was great, but Costa
Cool.
Rica's got to be next. But tell us about your call center.
Well, I've been in business for 14 years, in the industry for 22. I have bilingual agents here. They're
Okay.
college educated and they're dedicated, so they only work on specific campaigns. And so I have a gamification culture here.
Okay.
So I believe in restoring old pinball machines, jute boxes. I have an air hockey table. So I've created a neutral environment for agents from other departments to meet one another. They can let off steam and recharge batteries. And it's an environment where I, as the El Jefe, can spend time with my people.
Sure.
And so this sort of gamification environment has enabled me to reduce any sort of attrition and to have some sort of bridge with the agents here. And so let's say it's a first day of training. Training class doesn't start till 7:30 because 7 to 7:30 we start with recess. So everybody can have a great time together.
Yeah.
And when they enter the first training class, they're loose. They have friends.
Yep. They're
Instead of
relaxed.
just absorbing, now, Joe, they start contributing. So I believe with your training sessions with the agents, there's nothing better than interactive role playing and suggestions and pausing it and showing different techniques. It's a dojo. Does everybody work in the same office or are they virtual agents, Joe?
All, about half and half. The newer agents are in the office. The guys have been with us for 10 plus years are at home, most of them.
You know this energy in your office, the new agents, they feed off of that energy with one another.
Yeah.
And if somebody gets one, the high fives are plenty.
Yeah, one of them gets a good call and they got a listing appointment or something. It's just the energy, it just through the roof.
Rock on.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
With COVID, that got taken away from me. The essence of my call center was to walk the rows and to break the bread and the high five.
Yeah.
And so I missed that, but I'm glad to hear you have that sort of culture there. I'm sure it's amazing. What do you guys ring a bell? What do you do when someone gets a lead?
We don't ring a bell, but it's just fun. And you know what? It motivates the other agents, so I find that if we really support that and, make that a focus, the other agents like, so what did you do? What did you say? How did it happen? And then they kind of grow from that as a team.
Joe, you pull the call.
You what?
Pull the call for the agents.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to it. Go right into the training room right after you cut it, and then cut it up and everyone gets a slice. Let them see, because it's still fresh off the griddle, what that call was like.
I just love the internet. I love this business, first of all. I love the real estate business. I've done auctions and real estate auctions here in the US when it was a startup that went very well in residential. And now I've been focused on commercial the last 20 some years. So I love the business and the people, and I love watching new people, build a business and bring it in. And I think, everybody's afraid that the economy is going to slow down here. And, being in Southern California, we're a little bit spoiled in that we're usually the last one in if we go into recession, which I'm not saying we are, but if we would, we're always one of the last ones in, one of the first ones out. I think our biggest dip has been even under 10%. So we don't take a big hit. Large population in the small geography, right? But yeah, so it works pretty well. Now you get into the Inland Empire, that's a different deal, but LA proper. But yeah, I love the business. I love the energy. So I can imagine being in your call center, it's gotta be, that would be fun. That'd be a fun environment. And you even make it more fun with all this stuff, all the jukebox and the candy.
High five it and eating lunch every day if you were here. It's best time.
Yeah, as we get older, we appreciate that even more, I guess, so it's just fun to be around youthful energy that makes me want to go back in and do more work. So when I probably should be taking a nap.
These agents here are bilingual. So once again, in regards to their intensive listening, it can be exhausting. And so the respect to them using what they've studied as I have with my Spanish. To recuperate that education costs and to earn a very, very good living. So once again, people are chatting and texting. I prefer the art of speech. And if they can write in cursive, I think that's nice as well. So I'm always encouraging enhanced communication.
Yeah, you get it. Who is